For many of us, the graphical user interface is the primary point of interaction with the Amsterdam Modeling Suite. It's used to set up jobs, run calculations, or fetch and visualize results. So in this video, I want to share 3 useful tricks and shortcuts from the GUI world that I felt have improved my productivity. Converting between units can be as fast as a Google search if a suitable converter exists online, but it can also be a tedious pen and paper scribble for less obvious conversions. The GUI developers of the Amsterdam Modeling Suite are well aware of this, and that's why you will find small arrows next to most units in the input panel. They don't look like menus, but they totally are. Just click on them to select your favorite unit and let the Amsterdam Modeling Suite do the conversion for you. You'll find graphs presented in many places of the graphical user interface. But did you know that they're actually interactive? Here's a PES scan of a water molecule for a ReXFF training set. Let's change the units from Hartree to kcal per mole and add the RMS of the gradient, also in kcal per mole and angstrom. For exporting your graph, you can either export the image directly or you can export the raw data of the two curves in XY format. Now you can put it in a table or redraw the graph with some fancy plotting software. So when I get asked where can I find the data for that plot in the output file, I just say, well, export it directly from the GUI. Regions are a tool commonly used in the Amsterdam Modeling Suite. They're a simple way to distinguish certain molecules, atoms or parts of molecules during computation, but that's not all they're good for. You can use them to mark parts of your MD simulation for easy visual inspection. Let me show you what I mean. Here I have a partially lithiated sulfur structure I will use in an MD simulation. Let's say I'm interested in these 3 particular lithium ions and their movement. Now I will just assign them to different regions and start the calculation as usual. Once it's running, I can follow the dynamics in AMS GUI, except now the previously labeled lithium atoms can be addressed by the individual regions, which highlights them nicely in the trajectory. Let's take it a step further. Stop the movie and select all 3 atoms by holding down the Shift key. Invert the selection and set all other molecules to wireframe. Now you can not only distinguish the 3 lithium atoms from each other, but also very easily from all other atoms in the system. This will work with any group of atoms and comes in quite handy when inspecting or presenting large MD trajectories. That's it for today. I hope you found these tricks as useful as I do, and if you're missing your favorite GUI shortcut, feel free to share it with us in the comments.